The reason why I show this is for two reasons. One is that the conflict and drama in the inner city communities don't get enough visibility. And I just want to point out the hypocrisy, because when the kid McNeil was in the car disrespecting police and got punched in the face, there's all kind of black activists and attorneys that come to his rescue. This brother don't seem like he was doing nothing. What y'all doing? The dude tell him, I think he said, take out that chain, man. And over a necklace, allegedly. That's what I'm hearing. It was the necklace. But no activism. It's not going to make the news. Nobody cares. And this is the hypocrisy that I talk about, and I just want you guys to see verification of the things that I say.
I disagree with some of the stuff that he said. I'm not really a big fan of Officer Tatum. If you don't know who he is, he's more like a Republican, right-wing YouTuber. He's been on the facts. So I understand he have an agenda that he need to push. And I'm not sure, but I guess he used to be a police officer. That's where the name Officer Tatum come from. Although I am very proud of him and his success on YouTube, I'm like, I'm sad that's out. In my opinion, obviously he have a lot of people that love him and believe what he believe and how he believe. I'm sad that's how he got put on. Take notes. Be careful on how you blow up on YouTube. Like me, do I want to blow up on YouTube? Yes. But do I want to blow up on YouTube as a Republican? No. Do I want to blow up on YouTube as a Democrat? No. Do I want to blow up on YouTube as, you know, somebody who just who hate a different group? No. I want to blow up on YouTube as peaceful as possible, as less controversial as possible, because at the end of the day, I still leave my house. I don't just sit here and talk all day. I still leave my house, and last thing I want is somebody to come and do harms to me because they don't believe what I believe. Heck, I would rather blow up on YouTube reacting to funny pets videos. And you never know, somebody might still come, oh, I can't believe you here. My dog is better. You never know. But speaking of people harming people, Officer Tatum is talking about that man that was sitting on his car on Facebook Live that got on a live. And where I disagree with you is, like I said, I understand that you have an agenda that she's trying to push, but you cannot compare police brutality against black versus black brutality. So his argument is, whenever there's a black crimes, like black people hurt each other all the time. They on the live each other all the time. You don't hear Shannon Sharp. You don't hear no breaking news. You don't hear CNN. You don't hear nothing. But when the police officer do something bad to a black man, you hear all this, you know, CNN, Shannon Sharp. I mean, I'm not thinking about Shannon Sharp. I mean, Al Sharpton, all those activities trying to fight. Now, here's what I have to say about that situation. You are talking about two different things. Now, I understand as a police officer, you're trying to take up for the police officers. And by the way, shout out to the police officers. I highly respect the police officers. When I get pulled over, I comply. I don't want no problem. My motto here in America is, as a black man, is guilty until proven innocent. I don't think he believed that, and I hope he never. And I think it's applied to all black men. At some point, as much as followers he have, he will be in a situation at the one place at the wrong time that he will be guilty first as a black man. I don't care how much you love whoever you love or whatever. That's my motto. So I disagree with him when he's trying to compare that, because there was another viral video when a gentleman was in his car and he wasn't complying and the police officer punched him. So he's trying to say that's okay. And look all the other people that's going, activists all that's mad about it. Okay, two different things. So you have a police officer who took an oath to protect you. So when they don't protect you and they use their power, it's a different thing compared to another civilian who didn't take no oath to protect you. You don't even have to be black versus cop versus black. It could be, you could have just said civilian, because your argument is weak because you have white people on 11 white people. They don't make the news. There's no activities, okay? There's none of that, okay? The reason why it's kind of like a big deal, or it is a big deal, when the police do something to a black guy here in America, and you're an American, I'm not even in America. I just learned this when I came to America. I learned your history. Is that historically it's been known that white police officers, for a very long time use their power against black people. Even me, when I get pulled over by a cop, though I'm the narcissist, I complied, and I only pray to God that they don't mess me up, because it only take one bad cop to be like, I find this in his car. My life is over. My life is over. As a black man, my motto is guilty until proven innocent as a black person. So no, you don't. I don't think you have a good argument when you're trying to compare police brutality or police who do wrong towards civilian, whether they're white or black. In your case, black versus two civilians wilding out. That's two different things. Okay, that is two different things. You cannot compare them together. So that's why I disagree with you on that. But like I said, I understand you have an agenda. I understand you have, your fan base. That's what they want to hear. I think alike. So your agenda, the way you see the world, is, I guess as a police officer, if the police is always right, do what they say. If the police punch you or whatever, you deserve it. Okay. I feel like allegedly that's how you see the world, and you feel like if the black activities or whoever wanna boycott the police, they should boycott black on black crimes. Well, there's also white on white crimes. There's all type of crimes, civilian crimes, and you have police officer. But my argument is you can't compare those two, because the police officer took an oath to protect and serve all. Honestly, I don't think it's all. They serve who they want to serve. That's how I feel about it. I know a lot of great white officers. I'm friends with them. I try my best to. That's exactly why I'm friends with them, because I know it is in America. When I get pulled over, I'm rolling the dice. Doesn't matter. I can have my license, registration, all that stuff. It's depending how they feel. That's how I feel here in America when I get pulled over. But nah, I totally disagree with you, and that's two different things. I see what you're trying to do, what you're trying to go with it, but I'm I truly believe, and I would love to be wrong, as much as you doing your thing, you're a multimillionaire, you're making a lot of money, you're doing your thing. But at the end of the day, you still a nigga. I'm sorry to be blunt with you, bro. I have a lot of white friends. I got white parents, and I know that. At the end of the day, I'm still a nigga. At the end of the day, Officer Tatum, you a nigga. There will be a time and a place where that will be used against you. All right.